Thank you to DoFasting for bringing us today's video. More on them later. My Look Presentable Always series continues as we discuss hair, skin, and nails. Hello everyone, Jennifer L. Scott here. I am the author of the Madame Chic series, and in Lessons from Madame Chic, one of the most popular chapters is called Look Presentable Always. It's a concept that might seem out of reach for many people, but I believe that with the proper preparation, you can look presentable always. So today we're going to be focusing on hair, skin, and nails and what we need to do in order to look presentable every day. The key theme that runs throughout these videos is in one word: preparation. And in the last video, we discussed how you can prepare your wardrobe so that you can look presentable every day. Well, the same holds true for grooming, for your hair, skin, and nails. It's all about preparation. Before we dive into each specific subject, there is one general tenet that holds true for everything. If you are going to do treatments on your hair, skin, and nails, or any other beauty treatment you might get, make sure you can keep up with the maintenance. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about eyelash extensions or manicures, like whether it's acrylic or dip or gel. I'm talking about hair, dyeing your hair, highlights, specific treatments. It's totally fine to get these things, but only get them if you can keep up with the maintenance. Because as we all know, you look really good when you walk out of the salon, and of course for the next few weeks. But if you miss your next treatment, you might start to look really scraggly. It's never good when your nails are really overgrown, or if you see really deep roots, or let's say your eyelash extensions are falling out, or whatever treatment you get. If you can't keep on top of it, my advice is to not get it. And that's why I personally don't do a lot of these things. I don't dye my hair because I know that I won't be able to get into the salon regularly to keep it up. I don't do eyelash extensions because, again, same problem. You know, if you are a mom, especially of younger children, it's hard to get out of the house and go to these appointments. So I don't do that. I don't have acrylics or dips because, again, it's hard to keep up with it. I've had most of these things done in the past, and I realized, you know, this isn't going to work for me. I'm not able to do it. So I just work with what I have and the particular point in my life where I am. So that might change as I get older and I have more time to do these things. But that's the key tenet. If you're going to be doing beauty treatments, make sure you can keep on top of them. If you can't, figure out how you can improve that area at home so that you don't need to leave the house. Let's start off with hair. Now, with everything that I'm talking to you about here, it is all custom for your own experience, for your own unique circumstances. And so I can't really tell you what to do because everyone is going to be different. If you look at your own hair, you need to analyze several things. Does it get greasy really easily? Do you have to wash it every day? Or do you have a really dry scalp, dry hair like I do? I get away with washing it twice a week. Or are you working out every day? Are you in the gym? And do you get really sweaty? Do you need to wash your hair a lot? So these are all things that you need to consider because it's going to be different for everyone. Some women wear extensions, or some women have their hair in braids or dreadlocks. So it just matters about what you have with your hair. What are your unique circumstances and how can you keep on top of it? I recommend getting into a schedule that works for you. So my hair is washed twice a week, generally Fridays and Tuesdays, although sometimes that changes. But if I generally know, it's like having a cleaning routine for your home. If you know the days that you're taking care of your hair in that sense, then it's easier for you to follow through. Now, what you do to your hair also depends. So some people blow dry their hair. You might flat iron your hair. You might use the curling iron on your hair. You might do the curly girl method and have it curly. So it's very important to have the days where you're going to be taking care of the washing of your hair. So on the days that you do take care of your hair, make sure you are fully educated on the best possible ways that work well for you. And my advice is to talk to a professional. So go get your hair done by a stylist, or the next time you get your hair cut or blow dried, ask them, how should I blow dry my hair at home? What should I be doing? What looks best for me? And they will be more than happy to help you with this. You could also watch tutorials on YouTube and figure it out for yourself, but really it's about knowing your body, knowing your hair, and what the best thing is to do for it. The next key to looking presentable always with your hair is to have a plan for the down days. So the day that you wash your hair and you style it, you look fabulous, you look amazing, you feel so good. Maybe even the next day, maybe even the day after that. That's like me, I could get my hair looking really good for 3 days in a row, right? And then the 4th day, or whatever that day is for you, it's starting to look bad. Okay, so how do you deal with that? That is about coming up with some bad hair day strategies. So maybe you wear a hat, or you could have a few key accessories that you like to wear in your hair, like headbands or a scrunchie. You could wear your hair back in a ponytail. You could wear a bow in your hair. And this is what you can practice. You could do updos. It's just about having a game plan for those days so you don't end up in a top knot hot mess bun and not feeling very presentable. Now let's talk about skin. So I'm going to state the obvious here, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty. But the obvious is that you need a skincare routine that works for you. You need to drink enough water, get enough sleep. You need to put on sunblock every day, and preferably combined with a vitamin C, which is what I like to do. That's pretty much it. Keep your stress at bay as well. But those are the main things that everybody knows you need to do to have good skin. So how do we take it to the next level, and how do we look groomed? How do we look presentable on a daily basis? Again, this will be custom for everybody. Now, some women don't want to wear makeup and don't need to wear makeup, and that is totally fine. So as long as you're wearing sunblock, just enjoy your low maintenance life. Okay, there are other women who feel that maybe if you don't wear makeup, you might look a little bit tired. And so what I like to do is just analyze my face when it's bare and say, okay, what would I like to just slightly improve upon? So sometimes my skin might be uneven if I have a blemish or two. Sometimes I might look tired underneath my eyes. I always want my brows to be fuller because I have very sparse brows. So a great idea is to come up with a very bare minimum makeup routine if you want to wear makeup for days when you want to look polished, which is probably every day. So on those days, those bare minimum days, I will fill in my brows, wear mascara, and put on a lip gloss. Why do I choose those 3 things? Because when I fill in my brows, I feel like my face feels put together. And when I have my sparse brows, my natural brows, I don't feel as put together because they're uneven, and I just think that good brows frame the face. Brows before bros. I will put on mascara because that generally frames my eyes and makes me look less tired. It opens them up. And then I'll put on lip gloss so that my lips look nice and plump and they don't look dry and like I'm dehydrated or something. So I feel like those 3 things are the very bare minimum that I do if I want to look presentable. And that's what I look like here. I just have those 3 things on. You can of course spot conceal too if you want to. Now for days where you want to wear a full face of makeup, I really recommend coming up with a Lino makeup look. I discuss this in Lessons from Madame Chic and most of the Madame Chic books. So Lino makeup look is your face but slightly enhanced with makeup, and it's a natural makeup look. It's not too complicated, and it's one that you can do every day. And so you can just see the difference here in my before picture and my after picture. So there's nothing wrong with the before. That's me, that's who I am. I'm not going to insult myself, but I do feel like I look a little more peppy in the after picture. So for days when I have time, this is the makeup that I will put on for it. And you can see that there is a difference there. Again, if you don't wish to wear makeup, some days, like if I'm swimming or something, I won't put anything on. I won't even do my brows, but I'll just wear sunblock and vitamin C. My favorite vitamin C serum is from Paula's Choice. I'll leave it down below, but it makes your skin glow. And I remember one time a friend came over to see me and I only had that on. She said, your skin is literally glowing. And I think it's because of the products that I had on my face. So it's just about making sure your skin looks good. And if you want to wear makeup, coming up with an easy, realistic plan to wear it. So if you have a really complicated makeup routine, then you might feel up for it a few days a week, but not every day. So come up with something realistic that works for you. I'm going to break away for 1 minute to tell you about DoFasting, who have kindly sponsored today's video. So this isn't an intermittent fasting video, but you know that I do intermittent fasting, and it's one of my favorite aspects of my lifestyle. It's really revolutionized my life. So DoFasting is one of the world's most popular fasting apps. They offer a game-changing approach to worldwide known methods of intermittent fasting, and they combine all of their benefits in one easy-to-use app. It was the #1 fitness app in the App Store for 2020. It was created by professional nutritionists, and it supports you along your intermittent fasting journey, giving you access to a database with more than 5,000 recipes, no equipment, at-home workouts, daily informational tips, and articles. And their 6-month plan is the most popular at just $2.50 a week. So DoFasting is a wonderful resource, not only because they offer fasting support, but they also have recipes, at-home workouts. It's just a wonderful resource. So DoFasting is currently offering up to 75% off for all fasting plans with my code Jennifer10. The first 500 people can get an extra 10% off their first subscription. So click the link below, and thank you to DoFasting for sponsoring today's video. Okay, next, let's talk about nails. So we're talking about hands and feet. Now again, this is all about realistic expectations, preparation, and maintenance. So it's totally fine if you want to go to the salon and you get your dip nails or your acrylic nails or gel nails, whatever you like to get. Just make sure you can keep up on it. So you don't want those really overgrown ones where you see the nail bed because you haven't been and you're 10 days overdue. If you can't keep up on them, I recommend doing them at home. So that's my favorite thing to do. That's what I like to do. My favorite nail polish brand is London Town. I have a 25% off discount code. I'll leave them down below. So not only with that, but realistic expectations with color as well. Because when you have chipped nails, you need to take care of them immediately. Don't go throughout the day with your chipped nails. Take off all your nail polish or fix that one nail. Now, if you like to wear darker colors, this is certainly the case, but if you choose a lighter shade, like one that's very neutral, close to your nail bed color, then you don't have to worry so much if it chips. You maybe have a little bit of time, a few days to take care of it. One of my favorite shades is the Illuminating Nail Concealer by London Town, or the Pink Illuminating Nail Concealer, because they make your nails look really polished, but they're easy to put on, and you don't worry about if they chip or not. So that's something that I love. If you don't wear nail polish, simply keeping on top of your nails by cutting them, filing them, maybe putting some cuticle oils in your nail beds. That is really important to keeping your nails looking nice. And don't forget the hand cream. I've talked about the foot file so many times, so I'm not going to bring it up again, but I mean, I will really quickly. Just file your heels. Make sure your heels look good. And with pedicures, I find pedicures very easy because mine last a really long time. I can get a good pedicure to last a month. So keep on top of that. Just make sure that your nails are looking good. It's all about the maintenance and making sure you're able to keep up with it, have realistic expectations about all this. The key takeaway here with the grooming aspect with your hair, skin, and nails is to have realistic expectations, to not give yourself too much to do every day. Be prepared and keep on top of the maintenance, and you really won't even have to think about it. It'll just be so easy for you. I want to close by reading a little portion from Lessons from Madame Chic in the chapter Look Presentable Always. First impressions are indelible. If you are in the habit of looking presentable always, you will never need to worry about making a bad first visual impression. As we walk through life, we never know who we are going to meet. Potential husbands or wives, co-workers, new friends. We would all like to attract the best people in our lives. If you try to always look your best, you can let go of this care and automatically feel more attractive and confident that you are making the best possible first impression. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you to DoFasting for sponsoring. Don't forget to use my link and code down below for an extra 10% off. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Daily Connoisseur. Keep calm and remain classy, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.